What's up guys, and welcome back to the Gold Guy YouTube channel, and welcome back to the 1977 Suzuki TS185 restoration. Let me show you guys what I'm working on today. As you can see, I've got a couple of plastic parts. I've got the oil tank side cover here, which is plastic. This one was painted and the paint actually stayed on pretty well. And then I've got the front fender, which is also plastic, and it's in good shape. There's no cracks or anything. It is pretty flexible, and that's the problem with painting these plastics, is that they flex and the paint cracks off. Now I got to thinking about it, and I just thought, what is something that flexes a lot? Vinyl. Vinyl flexes a lot. You guys see where I'm going with this. So what I did was I bought a 5 foot by 2 foot satin black 3M vinyl wrap. I've never done any vinyl wrapping at all, so I'm going to be testing it out for the first time on this fender. What the heck, let's give this a shot. This might be a great solution for wrapping or covering or recoloring your plastic motorcycle parts. Let's get into it. I'm going to start out by removing this bracket. Yeah, right. These bolts are not coming off. They are totally rusted. If you guys watched this whole build series, you know how long this bike was sitting outside before I got to it. I'm better off to cut these things out. And this bracket is going to get painted. So this paint is still just flaking off. I gotta get this stuff off before I do anything else. I'm gonna try out some 220 grit sandpaper just to see what it does to this plastic. Okay. That definitely feels a lot better. It was just really rough. Not a good surface. If I can get it all smoothed out, I think that'll be good. Alright, I've got all the big rough stuff off. It's a whole lot smoother now. Just clean it up a little bit with some fine grit sandpaper. It might not look good, but it feels nice and smooth. I think we are ready to wrap. Vinyl. Wrap your car, wrap your fender, wrap your motorbike. Alright, I guess first off, let's open this bad boy up. Hopefully there are instructions in here. This is the 3M 1080 series. There's no instructions. Tube's empty. I got some YouTubing to do. So I'm definitely gonna need this first of all for some research, and then I'm gonna need a heat gun and some kind of squeegee. I found this, it's like a Bondo spreader, but it's the best I could do. So I'm gonna start off by cutting this stuff to size. I'm going to have to wrap it around the whole fender, and then I guess I'm gonna have to have a seam underneath, which is fine. Okay, well, I thought that this way it would be long enough, but it's definitely not. So I'm gonna have to use up more than I thought I would. That is long enough. Going back in the tube. There. Now I have two that are like the same exact size, so once I mess up the first time, I can do it again. There we go. Oh, it's actually pretty sticky. Okay, so this is where I'm probably gonna mess up, because it's gonna start sticking to itself. Okay, there we go. Alright, I'm just gonna go for it. Try to get it centered pretty well. Oh yeah, that sucked. There we go. See, that looks great. No. Okay, let's try the heat gun next. Okay, that definitely helped. This is gonna be I already can see it. Okay. Heats up pretty quick. Just trying to get these wrinkles out. Alright, now let's just work our way down. I just f***ed it up. So the good thing about this stuff is that it softens up super fast. Oh, this is somewhat decent. Alright, I think what I'm gonna do here is cut this piece off so that I can just stretch this over. This is gonna be tough on the inside, but the good news is that it doesn't really have to look good. Guess let's heat this up again. Keep going. Now this is bad. Gotta try to fix that. I wonder if just heat could fix that. No. Oh my gosh, this is hard. What am I doing? Oh, more heat. It's sticking to itself. The top doesn't look too bad. Let's just not talk about the bottom. Okay. Yep. So that was just a practice round. But I did get a lot of stuff cleaned off, which is good. Pulled some of the paint off, and yep. Let's try this again. One thing that I've learned so far is that everything has to be really clean. There we go. That looks good. Let's just be patient. This time will be better. Oh, well, that's my second attempt. Definitely better, but still not good, especially on the bottom. It's hard. Maybe I can fix some of those wrinkles, but I don't know. It's gonna be tough. I think I've decided I'm just going to cut the backside off and do that over in a second piece. I want to leave a little bit on the inside just to fold over the edge, so let's go ahead and cut it. There we go. Perfect. I left just enough that I can fix these wrinkles up. The heat gun definitely helps, so let's try that out again. I think that's the best that I've gotten it so far. Oh, there it is, nice and painted. Now I'm just gonna poke out those holes for the bolt, and then, well, my third attempt. it actually came out pretty decent. I could see this actually working as a method for covering plastics because, as you guys know, paint and plastic aren't always the best solution. And there are definitely some mistakes, but some things that I learned are, one, to not try to get the whole piece in one piece of vinyl. If you can hide seams, like for instance, this is a fender and this is the bottom, so it doesn't really matter if I have seams under the fender. You don't need to do it in one piece. That's what I was trying to do at first, and that made it so much harder. And the other thing I learned was to just work one area at a time. Like for instance, I would just do like half of one side. So I pulled it up, heated it, and then slapped this down, moved down to the middle, and then this side. That helped me a lot too. And the other thing was that the heat gun is your best friend in this situation. The other thing I learned is that you have to either keep all of the paint on the piece or none of the paint, meaning there can't be high and low spots. It all has to be the same level because you can see right under this vinyl. Also, with the heat gun, if it has a low setting, use the low setting because it doesn't need to be heated that much. I actually heated it too much in one spot and it melted right through. And the last thing is just to be very patient. I'm probably going to end up redoing this whole thing, but I definitely think I improved, and patience is the key with this kind of thing. I'll put a link in the description for the vinyl that I used on this fender. I actually just bought it on eBay. I think I paid right around 20 bucks for a 5 foot by 2 foot section, and it's just a satin black. That's about it for this video, guys. I think this is a great option for wrapping or covering, recoloring your motorcycle plastic parts, or any parts for that matter. This stuff is really sticky, so you don't have to worry about it coming off on its own, and it's very resistant to chemicals, weather, you name it. So thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. If I can do it, anyone can do it. Good luck, guys. Comment down below if you have any tips for me, or if you have any questions for anyone else in the comment section. Put it down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.